If you've just been laid off or think it might happen soon, the next 7 days matters more than you think, not for finding a job, but for getting clarity. Let's break this into simple steps. The goal is not speed, the goal is clarity in your decisions. First, understand your financial runway. Ask yourself how many months you can survive without income. This is the most important number right now. Take your liquid savings and divide it by your monthly expenses. Only include money you can actually use. Do not include property or long term investments. If your runway is less than 3 months, you need urgency. If it is more, you can act more strategically. Second, understand your severance package. In many cases, details are already in the layoff email. Look for months of salary, timing, and conditions. Some reputed companies provide structured severance packages, but never assume anything. Always verify what applies in your case. In many cases, you may not be required to work during the notice period. You are still on payroll, often called garden leave. You are being paid without actively working. Use this time wisely. This is your rare window to think without pressure. This is not just compensation. This is your time buffer. Think clearly and avoid mistakes. Once severance is agreed and processed, your full and final settlement comes next. Do not assume the number is correct. Carefully check your payout. Look at salary and leave encashment. Also verify bonuses, reimbursements, and retirement benefits. I've personally seen gaps in full and final settlements in more than 50% of cases. Most people do not check it carefully. This is where money is lost. Also pay attention to the payroll email that comes with your full and final settlement statement. Sometimes you are asked to respond within a short window. It can be as little as 2 days. Do not ignore the deadline. Once that window passes, getting corrections becomes much harder. Further, or fourth, do not rush into the first job offer. Most people panic and accept something misaligned. This creates bigger problems later. Here is a simple rule. Do not make major career decisions in the first 72 hours unless absolutely necessary. If you have calculated your runway properly, you have already bought yourself some time. Use that time wisely. Fifth, start reaching out. Do not start with job applications, start with conversations. Talk to ex-colleagues, managers, and people in your network. Most opportunities do not come from job portals. They come from people who know your context. One mistake people make is trying to handle everything alone. That makes decision making worse. Talk to your family and close friends. Not to everyone, just a few people you trust. Judgment matters here. You are not looking for solutions, you are looking for clarity. Good conversations help you think better. When you are under stress, decisions becomes reactive. A calm conversation can prevent a bad decision. This is more important than it looks. Be clear with your family about your financial runway and timeline. Also share what support you may need. This reduces pressure and expectations. It gives you space to think clearly and act properly. Support is not weakness. It is a strategy to make better decisions. Do not take this personally. A layoff means the role was removed. It does not mean you were rejected. One important insight: separate the event from your identity. The sooner you do that, the clearer your thinking becomes. The biggest mistake after layoff is acting fast. The right move is thinking clearly first. You do not have to solve everything today, but you do need to make the next decision carefully. This is what matters. If this helped you, I'll continue breaking this down further. Stay connected.